Alright guys, how you doing today? We got another video. This is a S10 that we're working on. We got to do the full LCD. As you can see, it's broken on the top. So we're going to change we got the LCD OLED with the frame already pre-installed. Okay, we already kind of preheated this already. So all you really need is just kind of your Sesmo, and you'll start to get under here. Sometimes I use like playing cards, but when you heat it up really well, it'll kind of come off pretty easily. So this will start popping off. And you just got to be very careful. Again, we've really preheated this before, so they should come off pretty easily. Okay. It's gonna come off right there. Alrighty. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we've taken that off. Now the next step is to take all these bolts off. So we'll pause the video and you'll see all the bolts come off. Okay, so you'll see the last screw here. I just did that to speed up the video. So we don't have to go. Anyways, take all of them out, put them on the holder, and then we will start to take off this back plate. We just gotta wedge in somewhere here. These models are pretty similar to the prior one, S9, S8. Pretty much the same setup, so that comes off. Okay, now let's, we should have shut this thing off. Well, now we can shut off. Shut off. Sometimes you can't shut off. Let's say. Ask for the password. That's why I couldn't shut it off. So disconnect the battery right there. Okay. Now disconnect all these other. Always got to be careful. Don't stick tools in and try to yank up. That's why I kind of use my fingernails or something. I wouldn't use metal, but maybe something plastic, because you can rip up those little chipsets and then you can have other issues and you don't know what will happen. So just be very careful. Take off these bottom bolts here. Okay, and then just start looking around, seeing what could be disconnected and moved over. So for now, that's the camera. Probably gonna try to clean that. And look over here. Another bolt holding the motherboard. Try to keep these bolts separate as well, because you never know, they get a little tad bit shorter. It looks a little shorter than those. Okay. So now I'm gonna try to figure out where we can get in on this motherboard. Make sure there's no other. Oh, let's get out that SIM tray. Let's move that SIM tray. 1 second. Okay. About that SIM tray. Okay. It's always gonna hold the motherboard in. Let's see. There you go. Look how easy that pops out. Okay. Just gonna pop this out. Okay. And as you can see, this charging port, unlike the other previous models, is micro solder to the board, or micro solder to the board, I should say. So if you ever have a charger port issue, the motherboard's got to come out. So that's a good way of figuring that out. Okay. So now we're going to look at what we have here as opposed to here, and we got to move stuff over. Okay. I'm going to heat this up. Well, the vibrator, I'll probably leave that there. Let's see what we got. One way I like to take out the battery, so we're going to need to do that. Take a little alcohol. You'll probably find this at Walmart. 91%. Probably not right now since the coronavirus. But I had bought this a while back, and I just kind of get some in there without using heat. This might be a little tricky. Probably use a little bit more. Try on this side too. Usually that'll dissolve the glue, make it a lot easier. There you go, see, look at that. We used to fight to get these batteries out with heat. Use a little alcohol, bam. Look at that. Nice, okay. Don't damage the battery. Now we're gonna start to see what we don't have. Okay. So now, excuse my desk, these are, you know, live repairs that I'm doing, so I think my desk is a little messy. Okay, so we're gonna leave that for now. Let's heat that up. In the meantime, I'm gonna take out some of these other stickers that we don't need. This. I like to move the original stuff because you never know. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so while that's heating up, we're gonna try to take this off. Usually there's some grooves here. Be careful. Probably gonna have to heat this up a bit. Okay, well, a little tough to get out, so we're gonna just kind of leave it there. And hopefully it works. Let's take this stuff out of here. Okay. Now we'll hope for the best. Okay. Take that out there. Just take a look at both. Make sure you're not really missing anything. Head jack right here. Something like that. Put that in there. Okay. Now we're just gonna reassemble. Oops. Another. Pop this. Make sure there's no bolts. That in there first. Yep. Everything lines up kind of correctly. There we go. Nice and tight. Just the cameras. And let's go put our screwdriver. Okay. Like I said, don't mix up your bolts. This one's here. Okay, these two bottom ones here. this a little bit. 1 second. Samsungs are pretty easy to put together. Now we're going to put our shield back on. Make sure you get the bottom in properly. Just kind of expensive to fix. That's the issue. Look what I'm doing. Have to put the battery in. Right. I'm sure I'll see some comments about that. Okay, let's see if this turns on without screwing it down. Oh, cool. Nice. That's pretty much it. We're going to put the bolts back in. Use some B7000 glue in those cameras. Let this thing come back on. And there you have it, guys. All you gotta do is just put your bolts back on and put your back plate on. And you're ready to go. Look, it's looking great. That's fantastic. Just make sure it touches a little bit and we're all set. Yep. Perfect. Emergency call. Alright guys, thank you again so much. Have a great day. Please subscribe and like. Thank you so much. Samsung S10. Bye bye.